LL Cool Bay.
Hey. So Cardi B made an appearance on the stand this week in court. She is being sued for an alleged incident that went down back in 2018. So this incident or this court appearance stems from a lawsuit where Cardi was sued for assault, battery, and infliction of emotional distress because there is a security guard or former security guard who claims that she got into it with Cardi B in a outside of an OBGYN's office. Let's take a listen to Cardi on the stand explaining what happened.
I feel her behind me. Then I hear her talking like, oh my God, Cardi B is here. So I turn around and she had her phone and I asked her, why are you following me? She's like, because I can. She's like getting closer and closer. Like now she's like in front of me. And that's when we started arguing. Now we're like chest to chest practically. And I'm thinking to myself like, this girl's big. And we arguing, cursing at each other. I did call her the B word. I did call her a like, get out of my face. I did say and she kept telling me like, you gonna leave my building. I'm not leaving. And you telling me, how you telling me to leave? I came to see a doctor. I'm just trying to check my cat. That's when the receptionist came out. She started wilding out like, this hit me, this hit me. And I'm like, I did not hit her. I'm looking at her like, girl, I can't even hit you if I want to. You're bigger than me and you're pregnant.
Celebrity. This one celebrity sucks. Remember when Fat Joe used to say people would walk in front of him and just fall?
That is crazy.
Because they know they could, sue.
Yes.
That is so sad.
Yes. Now, some background for this because people were like, where the heck did this lawsuit come from? So this incident went down in February 2018, but the lawsuit was filed in 2020. At the time that this incident went down, people didn't know it, but Cardi was 4 months pregnant with Culture. So that was a big part of the reason why, too.
7 years ago?
Yeah.
crazy.
So a big part of the reason why Cardi didn't even have security with her at the time, because they asked her about that on the stand, too. Like, where was your security? She's like, I didn't want him coming up to the doctor's office. No one knew she was pregnant. So she was trying to keep it low, and then she runs into this girl, so she's like, hey, you're recording me. It's obvious that Cardi was nervous. She thought that the news was going to get out that she's at an OBGYN's office, but the girl is saying it didn't go down like that. She's saying that she saw Cardi, she was excited that it was Cardi, but she was on her phone checking her voicemails because her mom was in chemotherapy at the time, and that's the only reason why she had her phone. Now, this girl alleges that Cardi B, her fingernail sliced open her left cheek, that Cardi called her racial slurs and spit on her and threatened to get her fired, right?
Is there video?
No, there's no video of this incident. But Cardi B, no, the girl did get fired. And what happened was I was at TMZ when this story broke. When this story was done, what happened was the doctor's office ended up firing the security guard because they felt like, because of HIPAA violations and stuff like that, it just wasn't a good idea, everything that occurred. The doctor and the assistant came out of the office because they heard the verbal back and forth, and they kind of like separated the two of them. So they saw what happened, and she ended up losing her job. But she says, or she alleges, that Cardi B conspired with the doctor's office to get her fired.
And she was a receptionist? Or
no, she was a security guard working in the building. So it was like a building full of different offices, and Cardi was going through the building.
Yeah, you can't be acting fanned out when you work at the doctor's office, man. You know what I'm saying? When people go to the doctor's office, they're going there to do, very intimate things. That's not the time or the place.
And then you can't get mad. Like, obviously she was a fan, but she got mad and embarrassed because instead of Cardi saying, hey, how you doing? Let's take a picture. She was like, why are you following me? As she should have asked. Right. Like, why are you following me? And she was probably embarrassed.
That's the wildest
and got all
place.
rah-rah.
Yeah.
Remember when I went to go get a vasectomy consultation, and then that turned into a prostate exam, which turned into the person who gave me the prostate asking me to take pictures with people. That was wild.
After he asked you prostate,
you know what you did to me?
After you was wide open.
It wasn't wide open. It's just a little.
You had to pay him. He didn't even pay you, and he asked you to do more. So that is crazy. You a little hoe.
He asked you that while his thumb was in there.
First of all, it's not a thumb.
Yes, his thumb was in there.
And
like,
this is after the fact of all of that happening.
So take a selfie
It was after
right now.
the vasectomy consultation, after the prostate exam. Damn. He asked me to take a couple pictures of people.
You want to do that selfie?
Now, mind you, I've never heard anybody have to go for a vasectomy.
I could have said no, though. I didn't have to say yes.
You're so nice, though. You said hi and take pictures with everybody.
Yes.
He went for a vasectomy and got a finger in the butt. I've never heard that before in my life.
He said he was going for a vasectomy consultation, and then they ended up bending him over. They didn't just do that out the rip. They buttered him up first.
It's a doctor.
They buttered him up.
No, it's not. No, go ahead, Lauren.
Speaking of Charlamagne's butt, honestly, not at all. We just switching gears. Drake. So Drake is being called out right now by Suge Knight because Drake posted a Tupac chain on his Instagram, and you guys know he's a fan. He brought the ring in 2023. He's a fan of Tupac. He bought the ring. Now he's posted this chain that he says was Tupac's death row chain. He didn't say it, but it was implied.
Correct.
Now let's take a listen to Suge Knight speaking to Art of Dialogue about the chain.
How you feel about Drake buying Pac death row chain?
Well, I'm quite sure it's not true. Only person I got death row chains, and I'm the only one handing them out. I gave one to Snoop at first. Andre had a death row chain. There was a few of the homies. None of the on death row had death row chains. Dog Pound didn't even have death row chains. When Pac came home, I'm like, I'm gonna make you one. He was like, you my big bro. Let me wear yours. That's more important. So my death row chain at the time was full of diamonds on the chain and full of diamonds on the bezel. Pac came home and got that chain. I heard a few people say that there was something wrong on there. One run on that chain, or the charm. Definitely not the chain, but the charm on the back wasn't nothing. Now, if Drake bought that chain, Drake should go back and keep their drawers up there. But I don't go hard about it because it ain't Drake's fault. I believe Drake really admired Tupac and liked Tupac.
Oh, wow.
So the chain that Drake actually posted, on the front of it is, it's diamond encrusted as Death Row, but on the back of it, it does say All Eyes on You 1996. So Suge Knight is saying that this is not the chain.
Wouldn't it have said All Eyes on Me? That was the name of the album.
All Eyes on You.
He's trying everything to one up Kendrick after the fact.
Oh,
it's
God.
over, Drake. You lost. Let it go. My God. Just let it go already. This is silly.
You think he bought the chain because he was like, yo, this gonna kill Kendrick?
Yes.
What if he got it a long time ago, yo?
We don't know when he bought it. He just he randomly just posted it, but we don't know when he bought it.
Let it go, man. Let it go.
I don't necessarily think that. I think he's a fan of hip hop. He's buying everybody's chain at one time, right? Then he buy the Neptune's chain. Then he buy Pharrell's chain. Then he buys somebody else's chain.
He
at
bought
one time.
the Tupac ring anonymously then posted that he bought it. That's how we.
Then he bought. I thought he bought something else too. That was somebody like big in the industry when it comes to jewelry.
Well,
as well.
I don't know if it was jewelry. I know he bought the Clips microphone one time.
He did?
Yeah, he bought the Clips microphone.
I know that's right. Is he like building a museum or something?
He did. He bought that.
Building a museum.
That's what's up.
I have no idea.
Wow. Wait, hold on. I did not know that he bought the Clips microphone.
I think it was the microphone. Yeah,
that is so crazy.
Google it. I think he did, yeah.
That didn't age well. That is crazy.
Hey, yo.
Well, he better go.
It was a Pusha T signed microphone.
Damn. Stop.
He bought a Pusha T autographed microphone for $200. Yeah.
He loved that man. He once loved him.
Adonis better never ask about that microphone because he's gonna have to explain how we found.
No, he's a fan of hip hop, so he bought. He bought all the pieces.
It's just that everything happened later on, but he was
that
really
microphone
a fan,
told us Drake had a son. That microphone has done a lot.
That was before.
Well, I don't think it was that mic, but I wonder what
what I mean.
What does he do with that mic? Does he put it on eBay now? Does he destroy it? He probably do a ritual. He probably do a ritual.
I think
destroy the microphone.
Before I'm sure you destroy the mic, but I thought he would put it in his crib, like how people have artifacts of different things.
That's why I was saying is he
put the jewelry in it. It would be dope.
Nah, they probably light a fire. Got a bunch of owl imaging all around it. Put the microphone in the middle, hand the hammer to Chubbs, and say, "Chubbs, crash something."
What's wrong with you, man? That is the latest with Loren.
Dang.
All right, when we come back, we got the People's Choice mix. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.